What's up, everybody? It's Sam Buckley. I'm in Florence, South Carolina right now. Got a PVC pipe load. I'm delivering it like 6 miles away. It's about like 35 degrees out right now. If it was a whole bunch colder, I would probably be a little bit concerned about how tight some of these straps are. There's y'all that don't know. And I actually didn't learn this from trucking. I learned it from when I was doing heavy haul with that guy, talking to his contractors. When it gets cold outside, this PVC pipe gets real brittle and likes to break. I remember guys telling me stories about they were trying to like jam sections together and it was really cold outside. Like where this black line is, this is where the bell right here, or I guess this part here, is supposed to, the end of it's supposed to line up with this black line, and they'd be trying to like jam those sections in there and it'll break off like right here at the bell because it's brittle and it's cold outside. So something that I learned that I'm glad that I had the mind to think about today when I was getting loaded, because I didn't realize it was going to be so cold up here tonight until I got into South Carolina and looked down at my damn tachometer, and the thermometer said it was 38 degrees outside. So this is this trailer. I had the ultimate like slap in the face today. I had to drop and hook a new trailer. This is one of our Great Dane trailers. This is one of the good ones that actually the axles aren't like almost damn near to the back of the trailer. It's got a good overhang to it, so it's good for like kind of tighter maneuvering than some of the older Great Danes that we have. But it's no Mack aluminum trailer. It's not near as pretty. This one's actually in good shape. It's kind of one of our newer ones. As you can see, the DOT bar isn't all dinged up on it, and the back plate is still pretty shiny. So I'm probably going to be staying out this weekend, which means I'm probably going to polish this just to see how good of a job I can do. But here's what pissed me off more than anything. So I spent like 2 hours just on the trailer yesterday that I had. It was a Mack aluminum 53 foot aluminum frame. This is a combo. All our Great Danes are combos, which means they got a steel frame and aluminum deck. What is going on here? Like, somebody puked mud on that rim. I know you probably can't see it very good in the nighttime. I'll show it to you tomorrow during the daytime. This one's okay. It's shiny. There's no shine on that one because it's all covered in mud. Oh, and look at this. Mud flap hanger's all dinged up, bent, busted. Anyways, whatever. I'm gonna get off my high horse. But hey, the rub rails on them are nice. On this one is nice at least. Some of the reflective tape is kind of like scratched up, but the rub rails is good. And so I think I'm gonna pull out my 11-inch grinder tomorrow, or 9-inch grinder tomorrow, or Saturday, and see just how cool of a polish job I can do. But yeah, so that's that. So and there's the truck wash that we're probably gonna go see tomorrow, depending on where we're going and what we're doing. I would have gone in there tonight, but 2 reasons. One, I don't know how cold it's gonna get, and I don't want to freeze that pipe over if it actually goes below freezing, because I'm delivering it at 7:30 in the morning, so it won't have any chance to like heat up and melt. Hang on a second, let me swap this around. Oh, that's good, it won't let me. Okay, cool. So hope that works. I can't see me, so you guys tell me how crappy it is. I'm tired of re-recording. This is like the 3rd attempt. Anyway, so we're in Florence, South Carolina. Been wanting to come back up to South Carolina for a long time now. For some reason, I don't know exactly what it is. I think it's just because there's like, doesn't seem to be that many people in South Carolina. I love driving up here. The interstates are 2-lane practically everywhere that's not like in a town somewhere. And like, people just don't drive crazy up here. It's a small state, so it's easy to like get practically across the state in like an hour or two. And we have good customers up here that actually give us good paying loads, unlike some other places. But anyways, I'm rambling now, and I don't like that. Okay, so here's the plan. I didn't get, or here's the deal rather, I didn't get a chance to do a video of the offload this morning, which I talked about in my intro video, vlog number 1. But I am this weekend going to try to edit the time lapse that I got, even though it was half-assed because it didn't cover the whole thing because my SD card isn't big enough. I'm going to try to make something work with that and post it up this weekend along with the other like million videos that I've shot. Okay, so it's only like 3 and it's a bunch of rambling, but kind of like I'm doing now, so let's quit doing that. Anyways, so point being is yeah, so some videos are going to come this weekend. I was going to record this one, but this was not a live load. This was drop and hook. It was already loaded, and all I had to do was throw the straps, and that's like boring. It's PVC pipe. Belly banded on the second tier and below, and then throw the rest over the top. You guys would have probably like left the video like you're about to do anyhow, because I keep rambling. Anyways, so I was thinking, even though I just washed the truck myself by hand yesterday, it got dirty again because, lo and behold, the place I was dropping my load off that I picked up yesterday was a mud hole today. Not really terribly, it's been a lot worse, but the guys that were walking around just like totally blew me off when I asked them, you know, hey, can you guys like knock your boots off before you step on my truck and trailer? And they just pretty much said, F you, we're gonna do what we want anyhow, and got mud all over my crap. And so it needs to be cleaned again, but I don't have a water hose or access to a pressure washer in South Carolina. But I do have access to a Blue Beacon, and I get a free one every month, and it's the last week of the month. So I figured I may as well go ahead and do that. And plus, Blue Beacon has acid for the aluminum. They call it aluminum brightener. It's a type of acid. But I'm thinking to myself, what I'm probably going to do is I will wait until after I unload this stuff tomorrow and figure out what my next load is going to be, because we do have a preload yard here in Florence that we can go to, and I would be extremely pissed if I went and took this truck and trailer through the almost $80 that it's going to charge the company just to turn around and have this trailer that looks like it was just washed in like the last week or two washed again, just for me to drop it and then run the risk of getting something that looks like it got taken to Okeechobee Mudfest and then like just left muddy and nasty and shitty. Because if I use this Blue Beacon and then get a crappy trailer, I can't like take it back to them and be like, oh well, hey, that trailer that I had washed was, you know, I just dropped it and I got this crappy one. They're gonna charge me like $40 to wash a trailer, because I think that's what a trailer wash costs, $35 or $40, plus acid for the wheels and the back plate. And you're looking at, I think that's like an extra $10, and then tire shine is like $12 for the truck and $10 for the trailer, and I don't know. This is the first time I've gone to the truck wash since I got back into trucking. I don't remember how much the extra stuff costs, but it's not cheap. So I'm gonna wait and see what we get, and then if either way, I have all weekend to run the load out. I don't know where it's gonna go yet because they won't tell us until we empty out on the current load. But no matter what, I'll have time to come swing back over here real quick, or go get a preloaded trailer and then come back over here and run through the truck wash, go to where I'm going, and then when I get to where I'm going, I'm gonna hook it up, and we're gonna do some high-speed polishing, and we're gonna do some hand polishing this weekend. I hope I'm going down to Central Florida, because if I am, like, get lucky and get a Dade City load, I'm gonna stop by the Cut Above Polish shop over at the 75 Chrome shop in Wildwood and see just how bad they can butcher up those 2 rims that are already butchered, because anything is improvement at this point. There's 2 on the tractor that I don't remember if I mentioned or not in my intro video, but I've got 2 rims on my tractor that just, I mean, like, I'd rather look at a dead body than look at those wheels. So if that gives you any clue as to how disgusting they look. And that's after I polished them with 75 Chrome Shop hand polish. So yeah, so that's where we're at now, and then I'll try to get some video of me doing high-speed polish with the grinder. It's basically a grinder with an 8-inch fabric wheel and this like paste bar. You'll see it. I've only done it once and it didn't turn out great. I did it twice. I had some coaching the second time from a guy in Louisiana that did the rims on my last truck, and so hopefully I can do a better job this time and not make a complete ass of myself, because that seems to be like my number one, like, strongest suit. So anyways, I think I've rambled long enough. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll have plenty of time during the weekend because I'm pretty sure I'm staying out. It should be a good weekend, and maybe I'll catch some extra footage if I get really lucky, and finally bring you guys some load videos, because watching me in the sleeper run my suck is probably not nearly as interesting as watching me load the same freight that you see on every other truck going down the highway. But it doesn't just magically appear on the bed with straps and chains. There's a process to it, and so maybe you guys might find that interesting. I don't know, but we're about to find out for sure. So y'all stay tuned, and catch you on the flip side.